Would you like to learn how to make delicious honey sesame chicken, just exactly like the delivery person would bring to your door, but in less than 20 minutes? Stay tuned to the next episode of Hilltop Stovetop. Hello and welcome back to Hilltop Stovetop, the show where we're teaching you how to make great meals in an ordinary kitchen. Today we're doing something that is one of those, I'm going to say one of the, probably the best takeout food going, one that everybody likes, and that is honey sesame chicken. And I mean, there's all kinds of other options that you can go with your takeout, but this is one that seems to be universally well liked. So again, we're doing this one in the Instant Pot, which means it's something that's going to be very quick, something that you could do quite easily after work. I've already got the rice cooking on the stove, and by the time that rice is done, dinner's going to be ready here. So I've got the Instant Pot warming up already, and I'm starting off with some sesame seeds here. I'm just going to drop those in, and before I do anything else, because I want to toast them up a little bit. And that, I don't want there to be any oil or anything in the pot while we're doing that. So that just takes, a minute or so for it to warm up. You could do this in a separate frying pan. Actually, the sesame seeds are just going to be the garnish on the top of it here. You can see how already those are browning up a little bit. And you have to watch it very carefully because they will burn. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is get started on our chicken. So we're going to take a little bit of cooking oil. I've got avocado oil here. Doesn't take very much. And I've got about half a cup of diced onions here. So we'll start by putting those to simmer. These particular onions were frozen, which is why it's steaming so much to start with. Double check my recipe here. We want to make, so it's going to be about 3 minutes while those soften up, and then we'll be ready to add in the other ingredients. Okay, so now we're adding in our chicken. So this is 4 chicken breasts cut into bite-sized pieces. And we're also adding in a couple of I've got about a generous tablespoon of garlic going in this. Then, okay. So then we've got half a cup of soy sauce and a quarter of a cup of ketchup. It's going in this. Quarter of a cup of ketchup. ketchup. Half a cup of soy sauce. Stir that all together. Okay, so now we're going to put the lid on this and we're going to get it up to pressure. We're going to do this on a manual setting for 3 minutes under pressure, which means it's going to take it about 5-6 minutes in total to cook because, of course, it has to come up to pressure and then cook for 3 minutes before we're ready for the next step. But 5 minutes in the grand scheme of things is still not too bad here. Perfect. Okay, so we'll see you in about 5 minutes. Okay, and just like that, our 3 minutes is done, and we've done a quick release. We don't want that cooking any longer than is appropriate. And let me open this up with a little steam coming up. And there is the chicken all cooked. And now we're just going to finish off that sauce with a half a cup of honey. This is honey sesame after all. So, and of course we're going to have to cook this until the honey melts. We've got a couple of teaspoons of sesame oil, and those of you that have been watching my videos for a while know that we use sesame oil more as a flavoring than as a cooking medium. It has a very low smoke point, so it's not fabulous for the long-term cooking, but it adds immensely to the flavor of things. And we're just going to put this on the saute mode and let that continue to cook. And then the other thing that we have here is we've got 2 tablespoons of cornstarch mixed with 3 tablespoons of water. And I just mixed it up in the same container that we had the soy sauce in. So I'm going to add that to the mix. And now we need to bring this back up to a boil and cook it for another 2 or 3 minutes until it thickens up and that honey is all melted. And by that time, we'll be, oh, one thing I forgot, the salt and pepper. Just put a little bit of salt because there is salt in your soy sauce. But you also want to add in some pepper. There we go. Okay, and we're back, and this is all bubbly, and it has thickened up. So we're just going to turn that off. And we've got the rice all ready. And that. And of course some extra sauce on the top. And then we've got some chopped green onions, a little bit of a garnish, and of course our sesame seeds. And my fingers are sticky from the steam. And there we have it. Honey sesame chicken, faster than the delivery man can make it to your door. Hope you enjoyed today's episode of Hilltop Stovetop, where we've made honey sesame chicken, and that you'll remember to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for our next episode. Bye-bye for now.